What's the one thing that is harming our planet the most? You probably have multiple problems flying through your head right now. All of these problems you're thinking about are the correct answer. There are many problems with the world threatening our lives, present and future. That's why the World Wildlife Fund, also known as WWF, is here to help. Working together with 1.1 million supporters, WWF's partners, projects, and experts are making a difference in creating a healthy future for our planet. Since starting this organization, WWF has gone leaps and bounds trying to protect this planet and all those who inhabit it. They work with 6 areas: food, climate, fresh water, wildlife, forests, and marine life. The most important, I think, is climate change. Today I'm going to talk about the issues associated with climate change, what we can do to solve the issue, and what are the benefits associated with helping these issues. I'll start by talking about an issue currently changing our world as we speak. Many issues created by climate change. Climate change is perhaps the greatest challenge humanity has ever faced. Many events related to our decline of our climate include extreme weather events such as floods, storms, droughts, and heat waves. A tweet from the WWF Climate and Energy says, "It's official, 2019 was the second hottest year in record history." Melting ice causing sea levels to rise, flooding coastal cities, and whole island nations are almost underwater. Glacier National Park, as shown here, in 1913, you can see there was 150 glaciers in that Montana landscape. In 2012, there's now only 25 glaciers. The polar ice caps have been melting, and at this rate we'll be underwater by the year 2200. In 1900, the level wasn't as much of a risk. As we get to 2020, we're now 5 to 8 inches higher than the average sea level in 1900s. If we do nothing and sea levels continue to rise, it could rise as much as 19 inches by 2050. By the year 2100, we may still see oceans creep 4 feet further inland. By the year 2200, we'll see a sea level rise of almost 20 feet. These issues, such as sea level rising, are created by pollution of the human race. Rise in temperature of the Earth will continue to rapidly melt the polar ice caps and glaciers, causing a dramatic rise in sea level. The destructive nature of pollution could leave our future children and grandchildren to cope with the consequences of our actions. After showing you the devastating effects of what climate change is doing to our planet, we look at the organization who is trying to solve the problem. WWF is one of several conservation organizations trying to help solve these issues. In 1961, WWF was founded. It's an international non-governmental organization working in the field of wilderness preservation and reduction of human impact on the environment. A fun fact, their logo, the giant panda, originated from a panda named Chi-Chi. She was being transferred from the Beijing Zoo to the London Zoo in 1958. She was the only living panda on the Western world. Her unique and recognizable physical features and her endangered species status made her ideal to serve as the organization's need for a strong, recognizable symbol who can overcome all language barriers. The organization's need for an animal to make an impact. The organization needed an animal to make an impact in black and white ink. WWF is one of the largest conservation organizations. They have also spread out all across the world with their offices and projects. WWF aims to stop degradation of the planet's natural environment and build a future in which humans live in harmony with nature. Now that I have explained how WWF works and how they plan to help address these issues, we look at benefits that will come from making a change to combat climate change. Many benefits in helping those impacted by issues created by climate change. Next generations can enjoy the earth as our ancestors did. We can enjoy snowy Christmases and more tolerable summers. Preserving an environment where all species can thrive. All these benefits are great, but what can you do to help make this change as well? Today we talked about climate change and how WWF is working to solve the issue and how benefits are helping those impacted by climate change. Bringing attention to the issues at hand, climate change can help change our looks on the future to be a bright one. To change our future, WWF needs your help. I'm not asking for donations, I'm simply asking for your time. WWF needs volunteers eager to make changes with them. Signing up is easy. Just go to www.worldwildlife.org, drop down menu on the right hand corner, and scroll down until you see how to help. Stand with WWF and take action. Every little bit counts.